Hey, Kisses from Kenya is produced by Democrats Abroad Kenya, but everything you hear in this podcast reflects our personal perspectives as, as Americans living in Kenya.
Yes, nothing we say should be taken as the official stance of Democrats Abroad Kenya, Democrats Abroad Global, or the Democratic Party. This is an entertainment space and not an official policy platform.
Thank you.
I mean, it's like, the one we did last time was like very natural.
Yeah.
Mainly because we were just yapping, but it was like, all right, we got an episode.
Yeah. And so,
but this is good because it kind of like splits the difference.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that. Let's see.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to just talk first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Brendan begins the conversation. That was on from last night.
Guess who didn't do their homework? So actually, no, I wanted to talk to you about this. So the controversial thing, I was thinking about this when I was thinking about Sunday dinner. Because, we always play cards or like a game before.
Yeah.
So did you see this thing on the internet that, like, who is it? Mattel, Hasbro, whoever makes Uno has officially come out and said that stacking is against the rules. And I was like, what white woman at Mattel?
You cannot stack.
They say you can't stack.
Okay, you know what? But
ain't no stacking.
You're not supposed. You aren't supposed. I get it, because last time we played, did we allow? We didn't allow.
No, the last time we did.
Oh, we did.
The first time we did. We played on Caucasian rules the first time.
Okay, so. Okay, maybe I grew up more so on Caucasian rules, but
we know where you grew up.
But it was
in Schenectady. We stacked.
You're not supposed to stack. You're not. And because also it makes the game like, why don't we just all stack? Why don't we just all stack up our
I know, but stacking is more fun because you get to be shouting. Like, it's like when you play Spades, you get to shout and it's like, bow, motherfucker.
Okay. We can't even talk about Spades. Like, you know how to play that?
Yeah. Wait, you don't play?
I don't know how
you don't play Spades? We get you canceled on the internet every week. She probably know how to play cribbage, y'all. Like my
I know how to play spit. No, I know how to play spit.
That's that white upstate New York right there. Because I have played that since the middle school at the Brown School.
And of course, I play solitaire on my phone. This is Kisses from Kenya. Welcome, everyone. I am Vuyanzi, and I don't know how to play spades. You want to introduce?
I'm Brendan. And
are you in shock?
I'm like, I don't even. I'm like deporter, but I don't know the where. Saskatchewan. Manitoba.
You're making me sweat.
Minnesota.
Like, I didn't know that would come out during
Wisconsin.
The episode. I am sweating.
I got an auntie in West Dallas, Wisconsin. I can send you right over there. The most important thing in town is the cheese shop, which lets you know just how white it is.
So I will tell you, okay, number one, I do get the no stacking. Okay, fine. We're not stacking. We're not going
to play dominoes.
So my cousin came over.
She probably plays Mexican trained dominoes like them white people.
I don't know. Okay. So my cousin came over to our house back in 2000, maybe 5 or something. And he did show us how to play dominoes at that time. I don't remember how to play. Is that when you match the numbers?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know how to play it then. I think you just matched the numbers the whole time.
I have questions.
Breathe, Brendan, breathe. So,
I mean, the thing is, like, I will say, as someone who walks in both worlds and also knows how to play spit. Spit does get out one's like need to like bang things down on the table and scream at people, which is like one of the best parts of Spade.
Like that.
Do you know how to play?
Nope.
We call the Egyptian rat screw.
No, but I know how to play bullshit. Do you know how to play bullshit?
Of course, everyone knows how to play that.
I don't remember how to play it though now.
Egyptian rat screw is the one where it's like you go around in a circle and it's like if it's like a jack, the next person has one chance to get a face card. If it's a queen, they have 2 chances. If it's a king, they get 3 chances. And if you win, you take the card.
Can we play this at Sunday dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun, but there's a lot of slapping, just like in
I'm
Spades.
okay with slapping.
Yeah.
Where do you want to slap
talk.
me?
There's a lot of shit.
Where do you want to slap me?
I told you, I'll slide in the DM. She available. The weather is getting cold here in Kenya, and she's gonna need a lever to keep her warm.
I need someone to rub my cold feet on.
If y'all didn't know, we are here in the Southern Hemisphere, so as y'all over there get ready to get baked by the sun,
yeah, we're
coming
cold.
down to the.
What is? Oh, this is actually called something. It's like bear weather or something. What do they call it? Like when you hug a bear and then you have to have a thickums next to you. You have to have someone thick next to you in this weather, because so you can snuggle up with them. Okay.
Do you have someone thick to snuggle up?
No, I'm the thick one. Gee whiz.
You don't like a man who's thicker than you?
I used to, but now I get nervous. With age, I get a little bit nervous with that thick. Because is that thick high cholesterol?
Well, are we talking about thick or are we talking about fat? Because those are 2 different things.
When you get older, I don't know if it's different.
If there are parts of your body that I have to lift up to access other parts of your body, fat. Like if you have to lift your stomach up like a shelf to put it on my back, that's not thick anymore. We've graduated beyond thick.
So when you get past a certain age, that could be kind of iffy. So I tend to go for guys. Well, the guys have to go to the gym, but that's another story. Okay, I don't want to get into that. Right now. Why don't you? News?
Well, I gave my news first last time, so why don't you give us your news?
Okay, fine. I want to say what it is, but I want to tell you what I thought about. So I just found out. This has been going on for a couple of weeks. LAUSD, that's the Los Angeles Unified School District, I guess one of the largest, if not the largest, school district in the United States, was on the verge of going on strike. Let me be clear. It was 3 unions came together. So it wasn't just teachers. It was teachers, support staff. It may have been even custodians, people who worked at the school coming together. That would make about 85% of their workers were almost going on strike. And it seems like maybe they struck a tentative deal. Right as of now, this podcast, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. See how it ages. Because every day is, every day is a one day ride.
All right, Cheryl.
So it just made me think about just going back to when I was a teacher. We were both in the school system. I never was a principal. I was a social studies teacher for 7th and 8th grade. But thinking about how teachers and anyone who works in a school, we are the invisible ones.
Were you a union member?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's almost like you weren't required, but you had to be.
Mm-hmm. A lot of places they'll take the dues out whether you join or not,
and that's what,
like it's statutory.
That was the case in New Jersey, at least at that time, that those dues were coming out.
Yeah,
and it just
I worked in charter schools, so
right. So you guys don't have unions.
Well, the thing is, charter schools can unionize, but like they have to unionize individually, or like the charter organization has to unionize.
Okay.
I got in trouble when I was a principal. The same time I was getting in trouble
because I was talking about them to make a union?
The thing was, I was like, I'm not going to tell you to do it because I was like, I am the administrator, so like I'm not going to say go form a union, but I am actively letting you know that if you go through the process, there will be no punishment for you in this work environment.
Did someone rat you out and tell that white lady?
Thank God, no, because then they definitely would have. Well, I mean, they did get rid of me eventually. I didn't get rid of. I got demoted,
but let's talk about though the power of unions. And I think about we're here in Kenya, and a lot of times drivers of certain companies are not being treated fairly. But it's like, form a union because when all of you guys say we're going to stop picking up people, period. When that economy hits, if 85% of those workers struck and went on strike, and all those kids can't go to school, you have to do something to be seen. It's easy not to see the teacher, right? Because you'll just send your kid off to school. It's easy not to see, let's say, the driver, but nevertheless, it's like sometimes you got to do something to say, hey, stop overlooking me. We are here. and you have to treat us fast,
Mm-hmm.
like fairly, not fastly, but you have to treat us fairly. So I don't know. It just, and also it made me think about, as a teacher, I was fake hated by my colleagues. So you see how I am. I've been like this.
They hated her.
No, it was a fake hate.
She deserved it.
Because I did fun things in my class. I had a fun classroom. Social studies is boring inherently. History, if you're just sitting there. I have 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. We played music, we made songs, we sang songs, we did all.
This is her dangerous mind story, y'all.
No, but then
not you, Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, because I didn't have like those kind of kids.
You were Hillary Swank and Freedom Writer.
Paradise.
You were Hillary Swank and Freedom Writer.
No, but we had fun learning. I hated school, and so when my kids would go to their next class after they finished, it was a problem because none of the other teachers.
No, I get that.
They were like, you're always
special ed. My kids wanted to stay in my room.
Yeah.
I told them, I was like, this got to be the coolest room in the whole grade, in the whole school. And them other teachers used to be real salty when them kids would act up in their class, but not in my class.
I'm serious. They're like, all you do is give parties. But anyway, that's what it made me think of. So power to the staff, the support, the workers, and LAUSD. Yeah. If they got to walk out, then they got to walk out. Yeah. Get them. All right. What do you have to say? What's in
Speaking of getting them?
Yeah.
Obviously, this will not be new news by the time this comes out, but this week, I don't know if you've been following some of the news of what's happening with the primary elections. So Virginia had a vote about whether or not they wanted to redistrict.
Trump is mad.
To offset what happened in Texas.
Trump is mad.
And so I don't know if you saw it, but I think one district in Virginia is about to go blue.
Yes.
And it was a Black woman in the state legislature who delivered the response. Because when they were all butthurt and blah, 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 she was like, y'all started it, we fucking finished it. And that was her quote.
Yes. So
I love that. They also have enshrined abortion rights in the state I believe in the state constitution in Virginia.
They're trying to take it away again.
No, they're enshrining it. It's being protected by the state level
thank
law.
God. Okay.
So it's been expanded.
Okay.
And I don't know if you saw the news in New York, but they are taxing the rich.
Are they really taxing the rich?
Mamdani bullied Kathy Hochul into accepting his fight. She hasn't yet accepted his push to increase the tax on the top income earners. But the first step is that they've introduced what they call a pied-à-terre tax. So anyone who has their non-primary residence as a condo or apartment or whatever within New York City is paying now an additional tax on that.
Good. They can afford it.
They're saying that it's going to be enough to at least almost balance the New York City budget, which has been in a deficit for a long time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is beautiful.
When we
beautiful.
Fight, we win.
Let's go. Isn't that so, we're so used to that fight about taxing the rich. It doesn't even sound crazy anymore. But if you remove that, it sounds crazy. That why aren't the rich taxed? Why? Because it sounds crazy, right?
You know whose fault it is.
I mean,
you know who started this. Because you lived through his presidency. I did not.
First of all, was it Reagan?
Yeah.
Why do you have to say that like that? By the way, Brendan called me an elder. He called me an elder earlier.
I'm also an elder. In the gay community, it comes 20 years sooner. I be telling people I'm an elder about to be an ancestor.
I will not receive.
Y'all are going to have to put me on the altar.
I will not.
And I'll appear in a whisper of smoke to give advice to the bottoms of today.
Hello.
And now bats will actually fly out.
Hello to the cavern. Okay, listen.
You remember there was that scene in Scary Movie 2. Remember when she like opened up her panties and the big old bush came out, and then the bats came out, and the tumbleweeds came out? That's gonna be me. Give it 2 years. Once I hit 40, I'll be an invalid. It's gonna have to be like Cocoon. I'm gonna have to go swim in that swimming pool with all them little pods so I could be young again.
Okay, you're making my stomach hurt so bad. Oh Lord!
Do you have your black joy?
You start off with your queer joy,
so speaking
please.
of fighting back,
yes.
My queer joy for this week is, I mean, I don't know if it's queer or not, but I'm queer, so it is.
Yeah.
So Pope Leo. I don't know if you've been. So first of all, y'all, like the Vatican don't want to say it. That is a man of color because he is a Creole. He is from Louisiana. He has mixed race ancestry.
Yes.
They don't want to say it.
Put him with what's the guy who looks up everyone's ancestry?
And you notice, like, even though he's from Louisiana, he moved to Chicago, but is he a Cubs fan? No. That man is a White Sox fan. And anyone who knows anything about Chicago will tell you that only people from the South Side, which is the black side.
I did not know that. The White Sox. I never heard of that. That's some Western, South, Southern, West, all that stuff. You know, East Coast, we rock with it and roll with it right there. You used to be from the East Coast, but you left.
But still.
You left, and then you became a part of the South.
I mean, and what about it?
I don't know all these things you're telling me.
But there's plenty of similar, like...
Well, Mets and Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
or
my father was a Mets fan.
Or like the Nets and the Knicks.
Even when you say the Nets, it makes me make a face. and yes, I lived in New Jersey, but it's something about when you say the Nets, like
don't be a hater.
My cheeks go like that. I don't know what they're doing nowadays. I don't know anything.
Do you hear that, Jay-Z? Come and get her. Deport her. I don't know where we send her because they don't want her back home either.
They do want me. Sorry.
Anyway, so he's been in a whole fight with Trump.
I know. Like, Trump is being so disrespectful too. So fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, but then these ding dong, like, I mean, it's like, how are y'all like so stupid and unable to read the room? It's like at the end of the day, like, I mean, first of all, I think it's hilarious that like we've looped back so far around that now the Catholic Church is like the progressive church.
Imagine, can you imagine?
Like, I've been waking up sometimes. So there was a whole thing that just came out that said that in England, that Catholics outnumber Anglicans because like Church of England was the Anglican one that King Henry VIII started because he wanted to like get some new coochie and the Pope said no. So historically, like British people have not trusted Catholics. Like that's actually where the American distrust of Catholics came from. So, like, if you were Catholic, you must be Irish. I'm like, we don't like each other.
Well, yeah.
So, Catholics now outnumber Anglicans 2-1 amongst millennials and Gen Zs and Gen Alphas.
Really?
In the UK.
What? That's telling you something. That is telling.
So, I don't know. Pope Leo, I'm like, I might need to make like one of those little fangirl edits where they like I put him over some music and shit and like have things flying around. But, like, he's doing the thing.
He is doing the damn thing. And let me just go to Black Joy because let's just stay there. As soon as you said that, I remember what gave me joy. I just saw it. He must be a spokesman maybe for the Vatican. He's a Black man and he was on this news show. And the way he was just communicating about, he's like, what Pope Leo said, it's not about politics. It is about, humanity and morality. And what is it that we're seeing? And how could this be going on? This priest, I don't know who he is. I don't know where he's from, but he was Black. He made a sister proud. I was to some, I'm sure. To his mother, I'm quite sure. But
he bested. Aren't you calling that man a god bested?
I didn't say that. I said to his mother.
Said he had a
he's
faith
he's not our
only a mother could love.
But he was, when I tell you, in the most intelligent sounding way, ripping apart all that Trump has said and supporting, being a voice. I mean,
it's not like there's anything of substance to that anyway. With that ding dong thing.
First of all,
I mean, look at it. Like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Hello, I'm gonna have.
Hello.
Hello. the clapper.
Hello. Just echoing around.
Echoing. It's just, if you can see all the
Just
hellos bumping into each other.
Coming out on Truth Social at 3
The
a.m.
clapper. Maybe something will wake up. There used to be something called the clapper for lamps. Did you ever used to see that?
Of course. We all know the clapper.
Oh, you know the clapper. And so maybe if you clap, something
Clap
will happen.
on? Clap off. The clapper. As seen on TV.
Basically. So
speaking of which, as seen on YouTube and other podcasts.
Yes.
Platforms,
where can they find us, Brandon?
Thank you so much for being here with us. Please like, follow, subscribe.
Yes.
Share with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can also send us the monies on the internet.
Yeah, well,
they can donate.
Yeah, you can absolutely
on
donate.
Buzzsprout. If you go to our Buzzsprout link, you can donate.
Yeah, and folks, if you get tired of looking at us on YouTube, I don't know why you would, but if you do, don't forget, go to Apple Music, Spotify, wherever it is you get your podcast, and you can listen to us on the go.
Thank you so much.
This is Kisses from Kenya. Mwah.
See you next time.
Bye.